La. Hi. Hello world. Hello everybody. So, sitting here getting winking, dinking, and getting things ready and getting going on, and do a little time on Facebook there, right? And I got into the Alec Baldwin thing, and being the analytical mind that I have, boy, I can take things to the nth degree, and I'm really irritating them, right? So you know, and that's one part of this. That's not the subject of this video. The subject of the video is one of the responses I came to on, because he said I was just semantics. I have to read it again, right? And I'm like, okay, well, you know, but if, like, I said, if the NTSB were to be doing this, they would take it to the nth degree. I mean, almost molecular, right? Because that's what they do, right? So I started, you know, a post on, and I type so slow, and by the time I get to half of it, I forget a third of it, and this and that, right? So, and I'm better on video, I think. So that, today I'm like, you know, NTSB, you know, man, they are a genre on themselves. Look what they have to do to the most meticulous detail. You know, like Lockerbie, Scotland. I think I did a video about that, right? They found half a thumbnail size piece of radio that was in the bomb, embedded in the skin in that Holocaust, and found out how it was done. You're like, over 500 yards of neighborhood, and you can't, you know, and wow. My hat's off to them, right? And uncorruptible. You can't tell them anything political. This is, now I'm getting back to the story I was thinking, right? You just can't. Like, they don't know who's out there in that 500-yard field of gore and mayhem. There's no Republicans or Democrats. There's no Hindu, no Muslim, Christian. There's just 300 people spread across 500 yards of horror. And they have to sort it out. Now, political aside, this is purely academia, clinical. I have these clinicals that, you know, just sit and discuss like Spock and what, right? They have to do that to that degree. So, man, I'm impressed, right? And so that comes back to the firearms thing. And I was thinking, you know, with that caliber and level of humanity's you know, not worst, I can't, you know, they're just up there. And like I said, you can't corrupt them, because they have to know exactly, precisely, right to the dang playing dice piece, what happened to that airplane. Without question, without nothing else. Nothing else matters to them. Absolutely, utterly, and completely nothing. You couldn't go out there and go, hey, here's 50,000 to say those are, they're like, what? And then you go, don't you want to know what brought this plane down? You might be on another one. Might want to fix that. So everybody has an interest in keeping these people who they are. Correct? Right, see? So, you can't corrupt them, because that's just not what they do. That would be like a transistor problem. Okay, now that I've got that out of my psyche, if there was someone to take, now we're back to Alec Baldwin, if they went in there to that degree, and what I said was he had this big fat finger, or the big fat gloves, stuck it in there and already pulled the trigger before anything, went over there and he hold the hammer back and goes that way, that way, that way. Okay, fine, and he lets go of that hammer. Right? That was my theory. And that's what brought the NTSB to mind, and that's what brought me to this. If there was anyone in this world, the planet, the civilization that I would trust to make it recommendations, decisions that I would listen to in the right to own and bear arms issue, Second Amendment. They should, no one can touch them because you can't. Train wreck, car, they're there. And they can't, excuse me? And they go, who is this man? Out. He's out. Okay. Anyway, because these, yeah, they would be the ones to handle, kill NTSB firearms. And they handle that because they got to be incorruptible. That's the only organization. No, I can't say that, but I think with that dedication that they put into what they do now, that's where I would say, okay, well, let's listen to these guys and see what they have to say about it. Just a thought. All right. Live by your wits, not by your worries. Peace. Bye.